Alright, check out right around here when these birds. Just look at the birds. It's crazy. I've got it in color inversion so you can see they turn out white. If you pay attention to the clouds on the right side of the screen, they don't move very much, but you will see the birds just appear in formations that just wouldn't happen, especially if the clouds haven't moved much. You'll see here in a second. You'll see a formation. We're looking all the way to the right. You'll see them appear in a formation and then glitch back to another formation. Let's see that again. Yeah, right about there. All the way to the right side of the screen. Just watch the formation of birds here. You'll see the clouds just don't move very much, so you know how much time span has gone by. Like, they just appear in different formations, and you'll see them like get ejected from the clouds. Um, it's like the clouds will be like in the same spot, but then all of a sudden you'll see a crap ton of birds in a formation or in the sky, and then it'll just be two, and then it'll be a crap ton again. I'm right up against the router. This is what I see all the time. It doesn't make much sense to me. This is from a little bit before that. This one single lonely cloud. Let's look at this cloud. Very odd looking cloud indeed. Just very odd. Weird shapes, weird things around it. I mean, like birds just appear around it or come out of it, kind of like that. Then sometimes it'll just disappear. There'll be birds some places, and then there won't be, and then they will be again. I mean, this is ongoing phenomenon. I don't know what's going on with these birds, but if you think about it, what else is a possible extra race or some other entities? What are they going to use that's already on our planet that they're able to manipulate or maybe replace completely altogether, that they would be able to you know oversee things? A bird. And this has been, these are, looks like there's more action going on in that cloud up there. Weird things. It looks like there's a bunch of birds in it right now, just sitting, like they're trapped in there almost. So I mean, it's a fact that all around the world people are seeing things in the skies. People are waking up slowly but surely that are odd as all hell, and things that weren't there before. So we've got things in our in our world or around our world that are doing something, observing, watching, doing something. I don't know. There's no telling, but they're in cahoots with the birds. Like it goes back in history. All the so-called abductions. Sometimes a lot of them involve birds. I'm starting to think that people don't actually get abducted. That they basically astral travel, or like they think they literally have been abducted but haven't gone anywhere. That there are entities that um, basically take control of your brain to get information out of you, because people have losses of time, but will be in the same spot, can't remember things, but think they went somewhere. You know, um, kind of makes sense to me. Uh, And if we think about vibration and these entities being up here in the sky and why nothing really looks uniform and why it's kind of hard to see them, or they could be cloaked and stuff, is because they are on a different vibrational frequency than us. They basically they're on a higher vibrational frequency. These things are able to basically could probably be right in front of you and you not know it because they're moving at a different frequency. It's like someone waving their hand in front of your face. When they do it so fast, all you see is a blur. If somehow we were able to manipulate our bodies to get on a higher vibrational frequency, we would suddenly be able to perceive some entities. It's fact. It's physics, science, and all that stuff proves that there are different frequencies, you know different dimensions all around us. There are I've proven that there are entities that can be caught with infrared camera that you can't see with your eyes. There's so much around us we just have no clue about, and that's what's going on here. There's I do believe there is a Stargate up there, but for the most part, I think that we have lots of cloaked slash higher vibrational entities that even if they're not cloaked, you're not able to perceive what they are, just like around, just like the objects and shapes in a general shape and object. And that's why I'll even see like what look like beings up in the sky, up in the clouds. They kind of look like it, just like this guy right here. He almost looks like a little guy in the cloud almost. And it probably could be because, some kind of being, but it looks blurred. It's on a different vibrational frequency. And what is this one cloud doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it ain't right. It's just weird, especially like the one before. And you got birds appearing and disappearing, flying all around it. There ain't no telling. It's been weird. It's all been weird. But um, it's I know for 100% fact we've got I don't know if they're good, bad, or indifferent. Like there's other entities all around us at all times. It's kind of you just gotta accept it. I don't know if these people or if these entities were here before, or have been here, or just more prevalent now for some reason. Because the Earth has changed and everybody feels it. Most people do. Lots of different things going on in our world that just wasn't the way it used to be. So one piece of advice is so a lot of people say we're living in the end times, and I can't necessarily. Uh, it kind of would seem like that there's a lot of things pointing that direction, but you always stay in a positive mindset. Um, our goal is to work with the earth and keep the highest vibrational frequency we can. And the only way to do that is to be the happiest, the greatest, the most, you know, um, thankful, helpful, like all of the positive things you can be. Literally raise your vibrational frequency, and if there should be something coming down the road, it's a lot of different cultures and all these different Sumerians and Egyptian and all that stuff. They all talk about this stuff, and when they do, to be able to move on or to if there's something we're supposed to be doing, we have to be at a higher vibrational frequency. We got to get rid of all the negative, just holding us down from whatever could possibly be out there for us to be doing, like our missions, our jobs, what we've been wondering about, what we're here for. So no question, no doubt in my mind. There's what I've been looking at the sky for. It's things that are up there. It's just hard to point them down, pin them down, because unless I can see them in the infrared, they're on a higher vibrational frequency that we're not able to perceive. And I've been thinking about that. Like, what would it take to? How else would, besides being a good person, would is there's got to be a way, a machine, a device, maybe a meditation, a step, a way to actually literally. I mean, I know there is, but to actually physically, to make your vibration change, so that you can, do things. I mean, we all have powers. We all have abilities. Most of us just don't even know it. It's fact too. They, we, and there's people out there that just don't want us to know about that, because then, we'd have the power. We'd know we have the power. We do have the power. They don't want us to know that. Um, the way I see it is vaccinations. That's it's holding us back. That's the main reason. That's what that's for. That and population control. I mean, there's been a lot of proofs on that too. Shoot, Bill Gates paralyzed 500,000 people in I think Africa, giving them a polio shot. You know, uh, 28,000 in Africa or India, I believe. Women, I think. Shoot, I can't remember what that one. You have to look that one up. But there's just so much going on that's holding us back. We have to be good. We have to go inside of us ourselves and literally, like I said, your heart, your brain, your mind, your spirit, everything is like a parachute. If you don't open all that stuff, it's worthless. Just a little thought, I guess. But yeah, just want to kind of give you my definitive. You know, this is what's going on. So comment, like, share, subscribe. Make sure your video quality is all the way up. Thank you for being a member if you are already. And yeah, fact camp out. See you.